Welcome back, Leo. I'm just looking at your read for the month of December 2023. Yes, we are going to get straight into your read. Now, I'm really noticing I have pulled a crystal for your reading, and one that was standing out was obstinate. And in observing your energy for this month, I can say some of you are feeling as though you're not in the right place, you're not at the right time, things are going wrong. It's almost like this analogy of when is it your turn? When are things going to be safe? When are things going to be stable? I feel your energy psychically really reflecting quite a bit. And I do feel, especially being quite nostalgic due to the fact it's going to be Christmas and New Year's, we're really rechecking where we're at. And I feel from a spiritual point of view, you're wanting to feel safe, you're wanting to feel accepted within the element of your own energy. Now, this can be environmental, this could be with direct individuals, but I do feel there's this internalization going on and deeper reflection. I really, really do psychically see you guys this month are going to go through a deep transformation. And I'm saying almost like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. Initially, it's a bit wary about coming out, but initially, it's like anything. Change is inevitable, but this change, something on a deep internal level is changing. And some of you are feeling you want to be protective of yourself. Some of you are super aware that you're feeling protective. And I'm hearing the term the garden and the gate. It's almost like, allowing people to come in, allowing life to bloom. But at the same time, I feel you're observing situations at this point in time. Now, there can be these pressure points that we are having these deep revelations this month with. And I particularly do feel there is a pocket time frame this month that we do need to be quite aware of. And that is probably around the 18th through to the 23rd, maybe even the 24th. Particularly, I do see these changes happening, but it's almost like this courage that we're going to be taking on. And I feel for you, Leo, you're coming through is the yin yang, medicine man, medicine woman. I do feel particularly you guys coming into the month of December are feeling you've had way too much on your plate and you're really wanting to get everything done so you can sit back and relax into the silly season to have a bit of personal time. Some of you, there could be a circumstance happening with family and home. We do have the family card in reverse. And again, it could just merely be that you're feeling unstable, you're feeling run down and you're needing a break. And I do feel there's going to be lots of things that you guys are going to be changing in your own personal life to get your energy back, because many of you are feeling super tired and really wanting to nurture yourself. Now, I feel if you are feeling something is going on. Now, what do I mean by this? If you're feeling something's off, get it checked 100%. Very separately, because we do have the medicine card, we do have the projection card. This can be an emotional situation that you're directly dealing with in the month of December. But I definitely see these plans coming through. But I feel initially, as you're getting all these situations kind of into a balanced and harmonious level, I do feel you're going to be making major decisions for 2023. And I really do feel collectively, all of us will be. I'm seeing a big question mark, and this question mark can be coming through because of something that goes on in the collective, and it puts a question mark on direction, or it could be directly for you at a personal level. There is a question mark. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this. You could be suddenly going on a holiday, going somewhere. Really, really plan correctly, because we do have Mercury retrograde, but I see an aeroplane and I see movement for some of you. It could just be, in general, a metaphor of needing a break. Now, something you feel is really outdated at this point in time, and I do feel you're trying to come to terms with it. I do feel there's a situation that has remained the same, and it is really irritating you, but you're trying to move beyond it. This can be something where it's eat, pray, repeat, and I feel you're trying to tie up these loose ends in your life, but you also with a direct individual. This could be a romantic partner for some of you. You're tired of the eat, pray, repeat. But I also feel in general with your life, be it it's with your kids, be it it's with your career, there appears to be so much going on and you're doing everything you can to get yourself, and I'm hearing the term pickle, so it could be that you're trying to get yourself out of a pickle. But again, I do feel you're going to be able to achieve these things. There was this crossness spiritually that I was observing through channeling this month where you cross it yourself. Try and have forgiveness for yourself if there has been frustrations. Really trying to find that balance in life, be it it's in career, with our families. Those things have been pretty testing pretty much since 2020. And my guides are saying, just really go easy on yourself. Try to not be so hard on yourself, because I do feel it's all going to work out in the end. I am seeing with a group of family members, because we have subjects relating to family coming up quite heavy for you. I do feel ultimately there could be some value systems going on, some belief systems, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But I do feel for many of you, there also can be fertility around you at this point in time. But again, just pace yourself with circumstances, because I do feel some things are going to be needing to be reviewed. But at the same time, this can be a time when reflection, reconnections with siblings also can come about. And, for some of you, it may be that you've really made your decision relating to that. For others of you, it could be that you've really, you're open to it, but you'll see how it goes. But there does appear to be major conversations happening around tribe. Those of you that have children, I do feel there's some sense of frustration. There's definitely some changes happening with them. I do feel a little ease, but I feel this is going to be needing a little bit of time. Now, I'm seeing a balance out between February, March next year. But at the moment, there's some deep emotions going on, especially for those of you that do have children. All this can be directly relating to tribe and kin. I do feel somebody's giving you advice. I also feel there is a circumstance in your love life at the moment where you're ready to go to that next level. And I do see there is going to be a question mark over these circumstances. For some of you, it can be that you have different options. Now, this can be with the same person of how things are going to play out, or directly with a romantic interest. But I do think this is going to accelerate. But I do feel directly this could eventuate in marriage moving forward, especially for those of you that are single. But my guides are saying you need to lower your guard. You need to lower your guard to be open to these circumstances. And definitely if it's something that you feel is not for you, really addressing it in that fashion and accepting the factor to make those plans and move forward. But I do feel there is a question. There's a lot of stresses around you. So you need to be careful not to be triggered, especially around the 19th to the 24th. And I do feel beyond, there is a large potential for triggers, but there's also a large potential for deep transformation and bonding. And I do feel something is really going to take you the distance. Some of you could directly be moving to a different country. It could be that you are moving to the next level in a connection. And I also see your contractual section being there, but you really do need to read the fine print and go easy into that. But I do feel overall it's going to be positive. Some of you, I feel there is a circumstance that you feel you need to address and you feel you're waiting in vain. My guides keep showing me this question mark, and they definitely keep showing me this irritability. I feel it's coming the closer we move into the middle of the month. And I definitely feel if there's something that's been hidden from you, I feel it's coming out into the open. And it's going to help you make that decision so much easier. This could be some relevant information that you're needing to make a decision. This also could be a piece of paperwork that you need to sign. Can't give you legal advice. But I also feel some of your plans are that large. I do see sudden revelations that you're ready to take your power back. This is like bossing up, joining a gym. And I feel these New Year's resolutions coming through early, but I also feel you could be articulating to other people how stress has directly impacted you. I see you putting your foot down with the circumstance, and this can be people that have really been pushing your button and you've been suppressing it. And I do feel you actually expressing quite loudly what these circumstances are. I definitely see that when you make this decision, there's no going back and it is moving forward. And this can happen very abruptly. I do see an announcement for some of you, and this announcement is going to be something you're going to be deeply happy about, but you're also going to be very realistic about how you make these choices. I do feel there's going to be a person coming back to apologize to you if they have betrayed you. And I feel they're coming back with genuine intent. Um, this portal appears to be earlier on in the piece, but I do see it potentially coming through all the way through to February. But there's a person who's feeling really guilty about some shady behavior, maybe some, interferences and allowing that to really impact the connection. This person has been thinking about it quite a bit, but I also feel this has been causing a great deal of angst for you. I'm also hearing be careful of the silly season shopping, not to go to extremes. It's always the small things that often are the best. And my guide's showing me that, your emotions could take you for a bit of a ride, and this this could cause a little bit of dramas mid-month. Maxing the credit cards out. Yeah, just the stress levels I feel. I do feel some of you are going to be getting a checkup. Some of you could hear that you're pregnant. Yeah, they're saying don't be angry at yourself. If there's something you hadn't seen, or if you feel you're running out of time and you're really cramming, take that challenge and get those things done. But know that this is actually going to turn out for the best. There is somebody who's asking for forgiveness very separately. This can be a family member or a sibling. But you need to be in the right headspace to be able to see this. I'd really say keep your mid-month clear. Go with the flow by that stage, because I feel ultimately it's going to go best. I do feel somebody does really see the worth of you, but they're also saying if they've asked you to catch up at a drop of a hat, go for gold. Because I do see it to be really one of those months where by mid-month, clear the deck, enjoy the energy of the people around you, and prepare for 2023. Because I do feel ultimately these things are going to pan out. But at the moment, I'm really seeing that you're being very protective of yourself. And there is a potential here, if we're not in that awareness, that it could get a little bit messy. But overall, I see you really coming back to that space of yourself, making some very determined goals, and definitely having opportunities for love coming your way. Take care, and I will see you next month for our updates. And yes, we will be adding mid-months.